Congratulations on your decision to become a homeowner. I wanted to go over a couple of things so that you are aware of what to expect. One of the most important parts of your purchase is the contract. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about what you can expect in the contract and hopefully answer some questions before you have to fill that contract in and sign it. So the first thing that I wanted to make you aware of is that there are going to be 4 fees that you are going to need when you execute a contract. Executing a contract means you and the seller agree on a purchase price for the home. The first fee is called an option fee. An option fee buys you the unrestricted right to terminate that contract for any reason whatsoever. It's raining outside, we want to terminate. There's cats in the front yard, we want to terminate. And that is typically a fee of anywhere between $150 or higher, depending on how badly you really want to get into this house. And then you have a certain number of days, anywhere between 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 10, 14. It depends on what we're able to negotiate with the seller. And it's also during this time that you will get the inspection done. The next fee is called the earnest money. The earnest money is like a good faith deposit. This money says that you will do what you say you will do during the course of the transaction, which is secure financing and follow all the other contract responsibilities that you have. This is typically 1% of the purchase price. So if you're purchasing a home for $300,000, that amount would be $3,000. If you're purchasing a home for $400,000, $4,000, and so on. This amount is also due within 3 days of an executed contract. The next fee that you have is for your inspection. Now, this is paid directly to the inspector from you, and you get to choose your inspector. And I will give you a list of inspectors that you can choose from if you don't have one that you would prefer to work with. You will call that inspector, and you want to get that inspection done during the option period because you have more leverage in negotiation because the seller doesn't want to lose you as a buyer. The next fee that you have is called appraisal. Now, some lenders will pay this appraisal on your behalf, but in the event that the lender that we have does not pay that, you will have to pay that fee directly to the lender. Now, let me back up. Your inspection fee, that price can range, and that is a price that you will search for with the inspectors that you have. That fee can range anywhere between $400 and up, depending on the size of the home, if there's solar panels on the home, if there's a pool on the home. Also, if you're VA and you're required to get a termite, it might fluctuate. But that's why you want to call and get the best rate for you. The appraisal fee also can fluctuate, depends on the lender and the appraisal company that is being used, but that appraisal fee can be anywhere from $500 and higher. Now let's talk about the money that you're going to get back. The earnest money and the option money are both due within 3 days of this contract being executed. They both are refunded to you if you close on this home. If you decide to walk away for whatever reason, you will lose the option money, but the earnest money will come back to you. That's my job to make sure that we can terminate for a contractual reason in order to get your earnest money back. Your inspection fee, while it is not refunded, please talk to your CPA to see if there's any way that you can write that off on your taxes, as well as your appraisal. Now, your inspection money, you're paying that during the option period so that we have more negotiation. Your appraisal fee, the lender will tell you when we're ready to order that. It's typically after the option period when you've decided that you're actually going to move forward with the home. So those are the fees that you have to pay up front. Remember, the option and the earnest are returned to you at the closing table. They're refunded to you. Again, you'll lose that option money if you do not move forward with that particular house. And you'll lose it on each house that you decide to submit an offer and not purchase.